WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
On WUSA 9, meteorologist Hopper Shutt, not as cold, but, still seasonably chilly to cold through Friday. We've got highs in the 40s, lows 20s and 30s. So that's going to produce a little bit of, thawing and freezing, some black ice each morning. Windy through Thursday. Winter coat still needed. Don't put that away yet. And shades also still needed. So let's go through Futurecast. This is 10 o'clock tonight. Notice the winds are northwesterly and temperatures low 30s. Walking the dog before bed. By morning at the bus stop, kind of cold. Mid-20s up into Hagerstown and Cumberland, upper 20s, Leesburg, Gaithersburg, around 30, D.C. and Waldorf. So kind of a cold start, and that's not with the winds yet. By 9 o'clock, we're still upper 20s, low 30s. Fair amount of sunshine on Thursday. By lunchtime, 30s. Even Fredericksburg's 39. Okay, we got a 41 in Culpeper. Everybody else in the upper 30s to low 30s the farther north and west you go. By 6 p.m. Thursday evening, it's already back upper 20s, low 30s. And then by 11 o'clock Thursday night, temperatures in the 20s pretty much everywhere. So, again, not as cold as it's been, but still, if we hadn't had, our Arctic blast before, this would be relatively cold. By 6 a.m. on Friday, at the bus stop, we have temperatures in the teens and 20s, mainly low to mid-20s. And again, that is straight temperature. That is not the wind chill. By 9 o'clock, we're still in the 20s Friday morning. So very cold at the bus stop, pretty much Thursday morning and Friday morning. By 1 o'clock, we're holding in the 30s, wind still northwest. And by evening on Friday, if you have plans, it'll be clear but cold, low to mid-30s by Friday evening as you head home. And then if you're out late, temps will dip back in the upper 20s to around 30. So if we graph out Thursday, some clouds. We'll say partly cloudy. 30s to start. But, it feels like it's in the 20s to start, upper 30s to near 40. Mainly feels like it's in the 20s to around 30 on Thursday. That's what I mean. So it's better, but it's not great. So the winds. This is Thursday morning. Winds gusting 20 to 25. Each of those numbers miles per hour. By 11:30, still gusting 20 to 25. So they're not damaging winds, but they're strong enough to produce pretty low wind chills. And then by 4 o'clock, winds now gusting 15 to 20 across the board. And even by 7:30 Thursday night, winds are still gusting again 20 to 25 miles per hour. Even into Friday morning, winds gusting 15 to 20 miles per hour. So what does that mean for wind chills? Well, 10 o'clock Wednesday night tonight feels like 25 downtown. Feels like it's in the teens in Hagerstown and Martinsburg. By 7:30 in the morning on Thursday, it's what I mean at the bus stop. It's going to be cold. Low teens, Hagerstown, Cumberland, only around 20 in D.C., and mid-teens in the burbs, Rockville, Gaithersburg, Leesburg, Fairfax. By, midday, still feels like it's in the teens and 20s. And then we get into the evening or late afternoon hour, still feels like it's in the 20s to around 30. And then Thursday evening, if you have plans, 7 o'clock, 7:30, wind chills back in the teens and 20s. So, again, is it compared to last Saturday? No, but it's cold. So sort of keep that in mind if you're going to go out. Okay, weekend storm. What do we know? Not much has changed. We are still lacking a source of cold air. Okay. Sunday night, Sunday afternoon is still the time frame. What's trending is it tracks a little farther south, but close enough to get us a little bit of rain. It's going to be all or mainly rain, and most of the rain will be, or the heaviest rain, such as it is, will be into southern Maryland. So here we go. This is one of the models. It's 2 o'clock on Sunday. The green is rain, so we have rain across the board, okay? By 5:30, still some rain across the board, and then by 10:30, rain beginning to move out over 95. You saw a couple areas of a mix. So that's the latest. That same run had a little bit of snow in here, but now that has changed. So we get into, Monday, we clear out pretty quickly on Monday. Temperatures, okay. Again, seasonally chilly, low 40s Thursday, Friday. Gorgeous on Valentine's Day, low 50s. Back in the mid-40s on Sunday because of the rain and clouds, but then we spring back to the low 50s next Monday. And, check this out. It gets better. Okay, so temperatures next Monday in the low 50s. Again, kind of cold on Thursday and Friday, but then we get into next week. If this updates, it may not update. Temperatures are going to be back in the 50s, and some areas even have, there we go, near 60 next Thursday. Look at that. 56 following Friday, 50 the following Saturday. So, Is winter over? It's not looking good. So 40, breezy on Thursday, 42, mostly sunny on Friday, and then happy Valentine's Day, gorgeous sunshine, and 52. All right, Sunday, there's our rain developing, but then it moves out pretty quickly for President's Day. Nice on Tuesday, 54, and partly cloudy on Wednesday. Also nice, highs in the mid-50s.